Which one do you want to do first? Kettle cooked Flamin' Hot Limon or Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle?
Oh.
Have you had either one of these?
No.
Neither have I.
I mean, I'm already a fan of the Limon.
Okay.
Flamin' Hot Limon. So let's start with the Dill Pickle.
Okay.
Because I know that other one's going to be good.
So, I haven't, usually when I get chips, I have my like standbys.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of like turned a blind eye to some other stuff. So this has probably been out for a while, but since I've never had it, I was like, we'll grab it. Plus we've been on that Flamin' Hot kick.
Yeah.
And I think like when it comes to, I was doing some Flamin' Hot research, right? So you had mentioned that he was a janitor who worked at PepsiCo who was inspired by the chili lemon, like corn street food, right?
Yeah.
Which is a chili lemon flavor. So the regular Flamin' Hot is not as true as the Flamin' Hot lemon, right?
Okay.
So they're making a movie apparently called Flamin' Hot about him because it's a real like rags to riches story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, because he lived in he's like, I have a PhD in poverty. Like I lived in like a cinder block 1-bedroom structure.
School of Hard Knocks.
With like 14 other people or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then I think to myself, like, is that better though? Like, because I think some people, the idea is that like he was so hungry that he persevered through poverty.
Yeah.
And I think that's admirable, but I think that wouldn't it be better if he didn't have to go through all that? Like, but then it's like, would he have come up with the idea still?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like Bill Gates and Elon and like a lot of these other guys, and they didn't, maybe they were privileged in some ways for sure, but they weren't born with so much money that they didn't matter, but they still wanted to express their ideas.
Yeah.
So then it's like, on one hand, the logic is struggle makes you persevere. So we should like starve children and like beat them because like invent some stuff, invent some stuff.
You want this to keep happening?
Or it's like, is it easier to have people invent stuff if they feel like secure and like, they're not as busy using their mental bandwidth worrying about like medical issues or surviving that they can think of chili lemon stuff. Because I think the reason the story sticks out is because he was a janitor who had come up with this idea where most ideas are like a boardroom of executives. That's all they spend all day doing is thinking up ideas. And that's why they come up with all this other crazy stuff. So it's kind of hard to tell.
They couldn't come up with Flamin' Hot.
That's true. That one slipped by him. You know why? Not enough diversity.
That's what I was going to say. Who's in that boardroom?
Yeah. So right away, just opening the bag, I'm overwhelmed with the smell of the dill pickles. Are you a big pickle guy?
Yeah.
I like pickles. I like the little Snackums pickles. I have a feeling these are going to be really good.
Alright. A little disappointed in the dusting. I feel like when you get like the Flamin' Hot stuff, it's usually like,
True. It looks like
red.
It's so red, you're kind of worried. You're like, I don't know if I should be eating these. Another thing I read about the Flamin' Hot phenomenon is they had to ban them in some schools because the kids were just wolfing them down so hardcore the teachers were like kind of freaked out. And I think the super red dust was getting on everything. You know what I mean? Like it was like all over like the books and all that.
Yeah.
So they're like, the Flamin' Hot's banned in this school. There was a celebrity, I think it was like one of those like Lil Uzi or Lil Xan or one of those Lil fellas.
Yeah. Little guy.
He had went to I don't know if it was the ER urgent care complaining about like stomach problems.
I think I heard this.
And it was like attributed to Flamin' Hot. Like he had gone so hard.
I want to say it was Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty, okay.
But like that dude's weird.
Okay.
Because like I've seen him on, he was on Hot Ones.
Okay.
The chicken wing.
Right.
And I guess all he eats is like pizza and like chicken nuggets.
So he probably just went overboard with the Flamin' Hot.
Oh yeah, 100%. That was the cause.
So I'll say with these, I like them. They're really good. They got a good pickle flavor. Pickle flavor pairs well with the Flamin' Hot, I think. Because I really like salt vinegar, and this is like a spicy, sort of tangy version of that. Because pickle is like a vinegar flavor, because like it's vinegar and cucumber, right?
Yeah.
But it's got that almost like little tinge of like tang too. I like them. I dig them.
Yeah, I mean it's exactly what I expected.
Right.
Spicy pickle.
It tastes exactly like what it is.
Yeah.
If I was blindfolded, I'd be like, spicy pickle. Boom.
Yeah. They hit the nail on the head with this one.
I think that's why it's still around. I don't know if it was originally meant to be limited, but I think it's been out for like over a year, so. Okay. So next, something a little crunchier with some lemon on it. Fresh taste, crafted with care. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I think those people that work there are like, I'm just trying to get this done.
That's the name
I
of
don't care.
the slicing machine.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Now
what I'm expecting.
Now that's some dust right there. That's blood red. We might, if you eat this whole bag, you might see that color again.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be pretty. I'll tell you. Yeah, the contrast. This is what Flamin' Hot's supposed to look like.
Ooh-wee.
These don't seem as like kettle-y as Tim's Cascade. They don't seem as thick. Because dumping them on my plate and comparing them, the color contrast is definitely there.
Yeah.
But the chip contrast doesn't look that different. But they do have the folds, though. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Got that crunch for sure.
Yeah, I definitely prefer kettle cooked over like a standard Lay's potato chip. I'm not too surprised seeing these and tasting the crunch because they do look like similar thickness, you know? But this is like the other one. I would say, okay, that's spicy pickle flavor.
Right.
I wouldn't say flaming hot, but spicy pickle. You know, this has the flaming hot taste, but I don't know if that's just the limon that I identify with it. You know,
Right. I think, like, it's interesting because it doesn't taste drastically different than Tim's Cascade Jalapeno. Or is it spicier, do you think?
I don't know if it's spicier.
It's hard to tell without having the jalapeno next to it, but it's what my mind goes to because the pickle flavor stands out way more, and the Flamin' Hot Limon is kind of like mixed. I think what I would do if I was really going to get snack crazy would get the crunchy Cheetos Flamin' Hot Lemon and these and dump them in a thing.
Yeah.
Shake them up. That would be
Yeah.
hard. That would be. Would you get either one of them again?
If I had to choose between the two, I'd definitely get the kettle cooked limon.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, flaming hot. I feel like I still identify that with so much with Cheetos. So if I was going to get one,
That was the
Flamin'
original,
Hot
I think.
I'd go the Cheeto route. But
Right.
I can see myself picking up those kettle cooked ones. Oh yeah.
A rotation of chips. Flamin' Hot Cheetos is in there, but it comes up the rarest amount. So for me to go for one of these, it would be even more rare. But I would probably switch them up with Flamin' Hot Cheetos Lemon. What's cool about it, I think, is if you are sick of them, this would be a good way to switch it up.
Yeah, yeah.
If you got sick of them, you're like, man, I'm so sick of Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. I wish I had something different. Or Cheetos.
Yeah.
I wish I had something different. Boom. This is what you're looking for. Because I think some people, Flamin' Hot is their thing. That's all they eat. That's all they care about. If it ain't Flamin' Hot, they ain't getting it.
Yeah.
So this is a good way to switch that up if you're only stuck on one Flamin' Hot thing.
I mean, for me, if it comes in a snack size bag, like at a gas station,
It's easier, yeah.
I'd be more inclined to pick it up because
For sure.
if I like it, I'm eating the whole bag, and I just don't want to put myself in that situation.
Because you're going to feel it. There was a medical concern when they came out, I think, because people were really doing that. And they would go to the doctor and be like, yeah, my situation is all red and stuff. Like, have you been eating Cheetos? And they're like, yes. And they're like, okay, we know the problem is.
I mean, last time we talked about these, wasn't sure if they were out, but they are.
Yeah, we couldn't find them. I didn't know if they were gone. I thought we might have missed the bus.
I just ran into them at a gas station. And this seemed to be, the next move in the Flamin' Hot deal. I mean, they already thought about it. It's already here.
Yeah, I mean, this has been out. I remember these from a long time ago, but I thought they were gone. They definitely got the familiar Flamin' Hot red hue. I also read that in California there's a Flamin' Hot restaurant, a pop-up. That's all Flamin' Hot inspired recipes and stuff. And I know people do a lot of Flamin' Hot stuff on TikTok or whatever, recipes. So if you get a full bag, eat a couple chips, crush them up, then go crazy with the Flamin' Hot, whatever. Crushed up on mac and cheese. A lot of people have been talking about that. That's an idea for sure. Funyuns is something I go for, but I usually don't see the Flamin' Hot ones. But
yeah,
again, I would probably stick with the gas station bag. not the hefty bag, because I just might be overdoing it.
It's been a while since I've had like a standard Funyun.
I used to love Funyuns when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Love them. I still like them. Flamin' Hot's good. I kind of was thinking, I wish I had a Flamin' Hot Lemon Funyun, but you don't really need it. Because it'll overpower the Funyun taste.
Yeah. These don't seem that spicy. I don't know if my taste buds are already coated with spice or not, but yeah, I'll wax this whole bag.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just take back what I just said. I could do it. I just don't ever see them, you know? But, no. Definitely the spice doesn't seem as strong, for sure. I poured out way more than I should have.
Yeah.
But I'm going to eat all this anyways. But I don't want to sit here and just be chomping.
Trying to control my plate.
Yeah, until we get to the next one.
Yeah. So you getting them again?
Yeah.
Or you're just sticking with the standard?
No, if I see them, now I feel like if I see them, I'm going to get them because I don't know if I'll see them again. Like, when will be the next time I see them?
Yeah.
I might be gone. Because think about this. There's certain snacks that are gone now that you had them for the last time, but you didn't know that was the last time you were going to get them.
Yeah.
When was the last time? You had Fruitopia, right? Fruitopia?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had it?
Probably high school?
You don't know. But the last time you got that, you went to the machine, you put your money in, you're like, boop, and it came down, cracked it open, drank it. That was the last time you were ever going to have that. But you weren't aware of it.
That's like... So the more profound version of that saying that I've heard before is... I must have seen it in a thread of like, you know, there was one time your parents picked you up as a child,
right?
And that was the last time they'll ever pick you up, and you never knew it,
right? There's a lot of things like that. That's kind of like the sad version.
I mean, that's the one that like sticks with me. But that when you're saying that, it like reminds me of like, yeah,
that's a sad version.
So I go up and pick up my giant kids.
Yeah.
So the next one I ran into at a gas station was the Ruffles Flamin' Hot Barbecue.
That's not a flavor that I've encountered before.
So,
and it's
not
also
a lemon.
It's also the Ruffles, I guess, execution.
Yeah.
Versus the other kinds.
The dusted.
What a time to be alive. I think about, when we go to and look at... Because now doing the show and, like, looking for snacks, it's like snack hunting.
Oh, yeah.
And so I look and I'm like,
barbecue.
Man, there's so many snacks out there. And there's so many different, like, flavors and stuff where... If you went back in the day to like the 70s or 60s or 80s, if they had Pop-Tarts, you're getting like one flavor. That's all. They only got one.
Yeah.
Or maybe two. Doritos, one flavor. Lay's, they're just potato chips. What do you mean kettle cooked? What's that? I don't know what that is. Ruffles? I don't know. So definitely we are in a snack golden age.
What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. And then I see like people in the UK or Canadian, our cousins, our English cousins, and I'm like, man, we ain't got that. Why don't they got that here? You think Americans ain't gonna buy that? They are. All right, Japanese snacks.
Oh, they got the good stuff.
You ready?
Yep.
I got a couple because that one didn't have that much dust on it.
Yeah, one side's dusted, the other side's.
I mean, now that they've gotten, and we've had all this Flamin' Hot just today. Flamin' Hot is like the new put a clock on it. You got a pen? Put a clock on it. Got a, paperweight? Put a clock on it. Yeah. Whatever it is, throw a clock on there. Flamin' Hot is like the new, oh, is that a savory snack? Put some Flamin' Hot on there. And you know what? I'm not mad. I like the Flamin' Hot barbecue. But I don't know if it's because I ate so much Flamin' Hot already that I can't, distinguish it as much,
Yeah. Again, to me, it's just a spicy barbecue as opposed to Flamin' Hot barbecue.
Right. True. Maybe
Still
it's
good,
because
though.
we're so used to because the Cheetos is like cheese. It's like Flamin' Hot cheese. Where this is like Flamin' Hot Ruffle potatoes, barbecue. But they're good.
Yeah, I mean, I like them.
I don't think I would get like a big bag.
I probably won't get them again.
But
if you had your big bag and it was open, I'd grab some.
Some people are stuck on one chip. I'm stuck on like 5. But now I'm starting to be trying to switch it up a little bit more. But I don't eat chips that often.
Your chip comfort zone. Oh yeah, me too. I mean, if I'm grabbing anything, it's chocolate.
Because you know what's going to happen. You get them chips.
Last gas station find was the Cheetos Asteroids.
So basically cheese balls.
Flavor shots.
my question.
Are these just round Cheetos?
Well, yeah, my thought is, are they just cheese balls that are like
They're
more intensely? Oh, they're
a lot smaller than I
That's
thought.
like, dude,
This is a cereal right here. Okay.
that is 100% Cocoa Puffs ran through the Flamin' Hot assembly line.
Yeah, so they're not that big. I really thought they were going to be like
That totally tricked me.
the thickness of a Cheetos Puff, just
Usually,
cut up into pieces.
You know, in the package when it says enlarged to show texture, that's what this should say. Because they are way smaller than I thought. Flavor shots. This is kind of weird. They're too small.
Well, I mean, if I was eating that, not here, dumped out on a plate,
You're
I'd
just
be
dumping
like
them.
shaking a bunch in my hand or whatever, or just shaking them out of the pack.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
So one at a time deal. We'll kind of do.
If I'm getting these, the thing's coming off the top, and I'm just dumping them.
Yeah.
I'm just full blown
Yeah.
in there. But these are easy to say they're my least out of all the ones we tried, least favorite.
It's got a weird consistency between a puff and a regular Cheeto. Like, it's not as crunchy as a regular Cheeto, but not as airy as a puff.
True, yeah. Those ones, no wonder I haven't seen them in a bigger package. That might be for your Cheetos Flamin' Hot fan on the go. You know, they don't have time to be trying to, like, do things. They just need to, like, dump them in their face.
I had high hopes for this one. Low disappointed.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess my only hope was that they were going to be bigger.
Yeah.
Because morsel
Yeah,
size...
I was expecting the puff.
Morsel size is a factor in your culinary gastro experience. That's why I like honeycombs, because the morsels are bigger. And I seen those like jumbo ones, and I was like, man, I just want to dump those in a bowl of cereal. Man, I'm so good.